So today we'll be solving the Leetcode problem. So the problem statement goes like this. So we have a linked list like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, something like this. And the output that you want is, firstly you will take 1, okay, then you will take 8, then 2, then 7, then 3, then 6, then 4, then 5. Okay, so that is the output that you're expecting. So I will just write the output. So that will be 1, 8, 2, 7, after 7, 3, 6, 4, and then 5. Okay, so that is what we are expecting. So there is a null at the start, at the end. So how can we approach this problem? Okay, so one thing, if you observe in the output, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, right? These numbers are in the order, and then 8, 7, 6, and 5. These are also in the order, but this is in the reverse order kind of stuff, right? So you can see that half number of elements are in blue and half number of elements are in red. Okay. So first thing that crosses my mind is, what if I divide this linked list into two parts, correct? And then I reverse the other part, right? Reverse the second linked list and then just merge these two, correct? So this approach really would work, right? So let's just see how we can do it. Okay. So what I really want is, I want to make two linked lists, linked list 1 and linked list 2. Okay. So the first linked list would be having elements 1, 2, 3, 4, and the next should be having 8, 7, 6, and 5, right? So what we will do over here is, we will just start iterating and then just combining these two linked lists to form our output. Okay, so with this method we can do it in order of n time and order of one space. Okay, since we are just going to change the pointers, that's it. So let's see how to do it. Okay, so the first method to get these two linked list is the slow pointer and the fast pointer approach, right? What if we have this linked list 5, 6, 7, 8, and this thing. So this is where we have even length. Okay. So we will try to do it using slow and fast pointer. Okay. So we will try to get these two linked lists using slow and fast pointer approach. So here we will have slow and fast starting from over here. Increment slow once and fast twice. Okay. Slow once and fast twice. Slow once and fast twice. Slow once, fast twice. Okay, we ended at a null, we will stop. Again, let's say if we had a odd length, in the same way, let's try to do it. Slow here, fast here. Slow here, fast by 2. Slow increment by 1, fast increment by 2, and stop. Okay, so here you can see that my slow is over here, right? And here my slow is over here. So we have completely divided two linked list. Here it is from 1 to 4, and here it is 5 to 8, and here 1 to 3 and 4 to 7, right? So when would we stop? When our fast reaches either, the last node, or it reaches the null. Okay, so we will stop at that point of time. Okay, so I will just kind of write a pseudo code over here. So okay, so before that, so we have this second linked list, right? So we have to reverse the second linked list. Okay, the second linked list. So our first linked list would be starting with head, so head pointer, and our second linked list would be starting with the slow pointer. Okay, so I would have like two pointers, let's say I and j. So here I am having I, so which would be starting with head, and my j, which would be starting with the slow pointer. right? So that is how we'll be proceeding. But actually, um, it is not actually going to start with slow, but what we can do is we will do a reverse of slow, right? So what this will give is it will just reverse all of this 4, 5, 6, 7. So that will be 7, 6, 5, and 4. And here you would be having 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now let's see how would we reverse it. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 7, 6, 5, and 4. So there is this pointer, okay, which is there after 3. I'm not going to delete it. I will tell you why later. And yeah, so now right now we have this, okay, and our I would be over here, J would be over here. Okay, now let's see how would we try to just kind of merge these two things, right? So as I said, what we will do is, um, so we will have some kind of condition over here, and let's try to just do whatever we can right now for one iteration. Okay. So for the very first iteration, what needs to be done is after one, I want seven, right? So what I would do is I is next. First, let's just store that I is next, okay, to be like I n maybe. So here, right? And what we would do is I is next would be whatever my j is, okay? So what this will do is this will now point over here. Okay, and you have to increment your I. So what you would do is I is equal to I next. Okay, so your I would be over here right now. Okay, now you want to operate on the second linked list. So why what how we can do it is we can take a variable like if turn is equal to 1, we will be operating on the first linked list, and once we operate it, we will do a turn is equal to 2. Right? And then else we would be operating on the second linked list. Okay. And in the same way, now after 7 we want 2. So first just store the next pointer, which is going to be jn, which is the next. So jn is equal to j's next. Okay. And after that we would do j's next to bi. Okay. So what I did was I just put this pointer and I pointed it to 2. Okay. And I just would update my j from here to here. So my j would be j next, and my turn would be 1. Okay. Now the question is, how long will I do this? How long will I do this? So while how long is the question. Okay. So let's just keep on doing and let's see what really happens. So right now my I is over here and j is over here, right? So again, after 2, I would be pointing over here. Okay, and after 6, I would be pointing to 3. So then after 3, I would be pointing to uh, 5. So right now, my I is over here. Okay, and my J is over here. Okay, and after that, see, after you have pointed 3 to 5, okay, your I will be incrementing over here. And you can see that when I and J actually becomes the same, you can stop. Okay, so this is the output that we want, like 1 7 2 6 3 5 4. That's it. Okay, let's just see if it works in the case of even also 1 2 3. Okay, and I think it is 6 5 4, right? So let's see. So I would be here, J would be here. Now my I would be actually pointing to here, right? And it will increment itself like this. Okay, so this will point over here, this will point over here. I will just remove. Okay, so we just pointed it over here. Okay, and my j just updated. So I will again point to whatever j is. So this link was already there. We have just rewritten it, and then I increments, and in this case we have again I and j to be same. So what is the output is 1 6 2 5 3 4, right? So you can see 1 2 3 and 6 5 4, right? So this works. Okay, so this works even in the case of odd, even in the case of even. So my condition of while would be that while I is not equal to j, we will be keeping on doing this thing. Okay, so that's the whole logic of this thing. So if you see, to make these two things, okay, so basically we would have one big linked list first, right? So we will traverse it and then we will make linked list 1 and linked list 2. So that will take order of n time. And after that, we will reverse the linked list 2. So that will again take order of n time. And after that we will be merging the two linked lists, right? So that will again take order of n time. So our time complexity is order of n time and then order of one space. Okay, so let me just hop back to the code. So yes, so this is the code. Okay, so I have a slow pointer and a fast pointer. So while fast is not null and fast next is not null. So what that means is if you end up at the last stage, or so there are only two possibilities, okay, for the fast to land. Either you will end at the last node or either you will be at the null, which is there after this 4, right? So if that is the case, you will stop. But if that is not the case, we will just increment slow by once and fast by twice. Okay. After that, you will take two pointers, I and j, and just to store the next, I have taken in and jn. You will reverse the slow one, and that will be your j. So right here in the I, you have the linked list 1. In the j, you have the reversed linked list 2. Okay. I will start with turn 1. Okay. That means I'm starting over from this 1, and so that is like my turn is on the linked list 1. So while my I is not equal to j, this is the exact code that I have shown you, right? What all operations that we do. And so yeah, that is the whole code. We will try to submit it. Yeah, so that works. Okay, so that is the whole code. Thank you.